Hi, this is Dr. Tanphaichitr, Kongsak Tanphaichitr. Today we're going to talk about BodhipakkiyaDhamma, the 37 requisites of enlightenment. It's the basic necessities towards enlightenment. You need such quality. It's from Kutaka Nikaya, Kutaka volume 25, 277 headings, and page 303 to the Tipitaka in the Thai version. So what are these 37 requisites of enlightenment, or BodhipakkiyaDhamma? Basically, enlightenment, when you attain enlightenment, you also attain nirvana, which is the common goal amongst all branches of Buddhism. So this is very important to achieve this goal, and you need those 37 requisites of enlightenment. A sets of quality necessary for achieving enlightenment. There are 7 groups altogether. First one is the 4 Foundations of Mindfulness, or satipatthana. Second is right efforts. And the third group is 4 bases or formula of success, or formula for success, iddhipada. Second group called samapatthana. And the third group is the 5 controlling faculties, or pancha, indriya. And the fifth group is mental powers, or bala, pancha bala. And then the sixth group is 7 factors of enlightenment, or bojjhanga, sampojjhanga. And then the seventh group is 8 factors of Noble Eightfold Path, or Ariya Atankikama, or the middle path. Sometimes this is presented in the chart like this, as satipatthana in the middle, on the top, and other factors like bojjhanga is on the left, upper left, the 7 factors of enlightenment, and Noble Eightfold Path in the upper right, and then Samapada, that's on the lower left, and iddhipada, basis of success, is on the bottom right, and then the 5 spiritual faculties and the 5 spiritual powers, indriya and bala, are in the middle of on the bottom row. So the 4 foundations of mind, the first group, 4 foundations of mindfulness. This basically is the basis to practice insight of vipassana meditation, which is unique to Buddhism. You practice with perseverance, cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness. Atapi sampachano satima. You gain self-awareness, which is wisdom, and mindfulness is a self-remembrance, self-recollection. With perseverance, that will lead you to strengthen your mind with mental concentration. Practice on the body, feeling, mind, mental phenomena, to get rid of undesirable and desirable nature that arise at the body, feeling, mind mental phenomena. So there are various techniques the Buddha described in the mindfulness of the body. First group of practice like mindfulness with breathing, four major posture like walking, standing, sitting, laying down. Third is self-awareness technique on subtle movement, observe subtle movement, be aware of subtle movement. And the fourth group is filthiness, 32 parts, being analytical of your body. And the fifth method is with the four elements, earth, wind, water, and fire, to categorize your body into four major elements. And the sixth method is 9 channel states. And then the mindfulness of feeling, you observe your feeling that arise in your body, externally, internally, and so on. See whether depending on 5 sensual desire of sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or it's independent on it, arise in the mind self. Then observe mindfulness of the mind, basically know the nature of the mind, whether it's filled with desire or desire, filled with anger or of anger, with ego delusion or of ego delusion, manic or depressed, steady or unsteady, and liberate or not liberate. You can see, and you practice the mind with joy, will lead to bliss, lead to calming of body and mind, allow happiness to arise, which will is conducive for the mind to get steady. Steady mind, you see things clearly, see all the phenomena that arise in your body and mind. My mental phenomena, like you observe. Five hindrance, like sensual desire, anger, sloth or torpor, warrior, flood or flurry, skeptical doubt, or the 5 aggregates of clinging, like form, feeling, perception, thought, formation, consciousness, or 6 external and internal spheres, sensual sphere, eye, nose, tongue, body, and mind, interact with sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, thoughts, and then 7 factors of enlightenment and 4 noble truth. So to practice so you can see the true nature of things as they really are. That things are impermanent, unstable, imperfect, unbearable, and selfless in nature, uncontrollable. Lead to inside wisdom. So your mind get wiser, see all phenomena not worth clinging to, become disenchanted, discern, and liberate. So the second group of practice, the basic necessities towards enlightenment, is the 4 righteous efforts, satipatthana. You have to guarding on the first one of the unskillful nature that exists in your body, and then try to prevent not to let it happen. And then second part is to abandoning bahana, a righteous effort to abandon all the unskillful nature in the body. And the third one is try to developing bhavana padhana on the righteous path, morality, mental concentration, wisdom as a skillful means, nature, that qualities that you need to nurture, need to develop. And the fourth one is to nurture it, so that morality, concentration, wisdom will be perfected. Your mind get wiser to see the true nature of things, and learn to let go, to get disenchanted, discern, liberate. So next group is 4 bases of success, iddhipada. The first one is will or aspiration. In the wholesome act, the Buddha praised one to have will or aspiration, committing, doing skillful means to get wholesome result. The opposite of craving, which is embedded with greed-headed illusion. So will is the contrary to that. So you have to have will or aspiration for you to advance in this basis of success or formula for success. A driving force in it with this will aspiration. Second is effort or energy. You practice diligently. Always observe your body and mind, yourself. Third group is active thoughts or determination. Commit to your goal. And the fourth is investigation, examination to see what went wrong, why didn't you advance, or if you succeed, you can see what was the right reason for you to achieve your goal, and so on. So this is the iddhipada, very important in all endeavor, either practicing meditation on your daily life, in your daily chore, your work, or at home, or your health even. You need this iddhipada, or 4 bases of success, or formula for success. Then come the 5th group of the 5 controlling faculties, pancha, indriya. All this you can see is formless, but you can strengthen it until become faculties of start with confidence, put in your effort, confidence in the wisdom of the Buddha, confidence in the Buddha's enlightenment, and confidence in his teaching that this is the righteous path for you to follow. And then you commit yourself with effort, with mindfulness, cultivate mindfulness, and nurture it with mental concentration, and gain wisdom, inside wisdom. So mindfulness is like a head of the arrow, which in there has mindfulness, mindful awareness, mindfulness and self-awareness, mindfulness to retrieve a phenomena, or catch your thoughts, and self-awareness is wisdom in action. We investigate and see the thought is luring you. You not indulge in the thoughts, just see it without engaging, know it, aware of it without engaging, and see the thought without indulging. And then when you practice will lead to inside wisdom, when your mind is more concentrated, it's more powerful, keen, clear mind, swift mind. You gain inside wisdom, see the true nature of things as they really are. And the thing following the 3 universal marks of existence, impermanence, imperfection, selflessness. So mind would let it go, get disenchanted, see that all phenomena are not worth clinging to. Mind get disenchanted, discern and liberate. basically, confidence is sometimes like blind belief. Uh, uh, so it has to be balanced by your wisdom, not to believe, have confidence in the Buddha's enlightenment and in his teaching, because you can practice and see the real result. So it's not a blind belief. So we have to make sure you're not indulging in the blind belief, but this is balanced by wisdom. See that when you keep practicing, you advance properly in your practice. You start to see the true nature of things as has been described, or you can witness the true nature of things as they really are, to confirm that. And too much wisdom sometimes, you end up with doubt. You question everything, so you lose the confidence. So you have to balance it out. And the same thing with effort. You have too much effort, then you put too much energy in there. Your mind is restless. It doesn't get concentrated because it gets jumpy and so on. Didn't know how to rest, to calm yourself down. And too much concentration make you drowsy because you deepen your mental concentration, you have lose track of wisdom, lack of wisdom, because your mind is kind of getting dull in the deep concentration, not active with inside wisdom. So this two also need to balance the arrow out, so that the tip of the arrow, which is mindfulness, can flying through straight to hit the target, to attain enlightenment. So these are the nature that describe nature's quality that need to nurture until become faculties for you to practice and control it, and in command of it, and see things clearly. The same qualities, when it advances further, become five mental power of pancha bala: confidence, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. It balances it out. So the tip of the arrow flying through, like commander in chief is the mindfulness there. Get to the target, mindful awareness, see things clearly with inside wisdom, and break through with attaining enlightenment. The sixth group is 7 factors of enlightenment, sampajanya. These start with mindfulness. So mindful, you have self-remembrance, self-recollection in what you're practicing, doing, and in your duty to pursue your work, mental meditation, so that you can achieve your goal. Second is Dhamma investigation, Dhamma Vichaya. The first one called Sati Sampajanya, and then Dhamma Vichaya Sampajanya is you see the truth accordingly. The truth to see the true nature of things as they are, okay, without bias. You have awareness to be neutral, okay, and then you put in effort on the third one, aviriya sampajanya. Put in continuous effort. You can practice continuous effort with perseverance, practice day and night, 24/7. You can do that while you're awake. Not only practicing formally, informally in your daily life, you also need to put in your effort to always guard your mind, be aware of your mind, aware of any mental impurities that may taint your mind, and so on. And the fourth nature of bojjhanga, fourth factor is piti, or bliss. And you feel fulfilling in your mind when your mind is clear of defilements. And fifth one is fifth factor is calming of your body and mind, called pasati. Like when you feel blissful when you're approaching your target, and then when you reach your target, your mind calm down, and then that's the nature of one is kind of inflating, the other one is kind of deflating, calming your body and mind. When your body and mind calm down, it's perfect for the mind to be steady, conducive for the mind to be steady, because it will induce happiness, which is conducive for the mind to get concentrated. And your mind concentrate, can see things clearly, see the true nature of things as really are, and remain the seven factors equanimity. It remain equanimous, neutrality, with wisdom in there, while your mind still remain concentrated. And the last of the seven group is the Noble Eightfold Path. Basically, a right view, right thoughts, which is wisdom. Second group is right speech, right action, right livelihood, deal with morality. And the third group is right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, is mental concentration. So it's deal with morality, mental concentration, and wisdom. But in practice, wisdom comes first. You have an open mind, clear mind, neutral mind, so that you won't be trapped in your biased thoughts. Okay, and then these are the threefold training in Buddhism: morality, concentration, and wisdom. In the social system, start with morality, and mental concentration when you practice meditation, and wisdom through insight meditation or vipassana. Again, inside wisdom, see true nature of things as really are. That things are impermanent, imperfect, and selfless in nature. Nothing is worth clinging to. So your mind get disenchanted, discerned, or dispassionate, and release and liberate from suffering. And that's when your mind reaching that point, you attain nirvana, clear of greed, hatred, and delusion. No more become selfless, anatta, not self. The Buddha stated on his first sermon was that this Noble Eightfold Path is the middle path realized by Tathagata. He addressed himself as Tathagata, the one who knows thusness. It generates vision, jakkhung utpati, generate insight, jhana utpati. You gain insight, and then you gain clear knowledge, direct knowledge, and pancha utpati, and vichya utpati is the right wisdom and right knowledge, and then aloko utpati, light has appears, like you see the true nature of things as it is, true nature of your mind, self-awakening, extinguishment of greed-headed delusion, all the defilement disappear. your clear mind would merge with the original background of the universe, become one called nirvana. And these are the 37 factors of enlightenment. That is 37 requisite or necessities towards enlightenment that need to nurture